Hey everybody, it's Nicole. So any of my clients know that my favorite prop is always a stretchy band. It pushes your workout just that much further to advance it. So today I'm using this stretchy band. You can get any of these at any sporting good that you might have around your house, Amazon, even powersystems.com. Also, you could use a TheraBand if you choose, or even one of these circular stretchy bands. So any three of your poison, or you can use this, do this entire series with no stretchy band at all. All right, let's go. So for our warm-up, we'll start with our stretchy band around the wrist. This will actually get a lot into the shoulders, so if you want to omit the stretchy band for this warm-up, feel free to do so. Whenever you're ready, find your arms about parallel stance, about shoulder distance apart, so we already have tension on the stretchy band. Now from here, walk yourself all the way down to a high plank. Once you find your high plank, walk the right hand forward, left hand forward, right hand back, left hand back. One more time, right forward, right back, right knee in for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1, left side for 4. 3, belly pulls in for 2, and 1, meet me back in your high plank, walk those hands all the way in, roll yourself up, reach the arms overhead, and then we take that 3 more times. Roll yourself down to your high plank, shoulders over palms, right forward, right back, right forward, right back, 4 knees, right side, for 3, for 2, left side here, take it forward. 3, final 2, just 2 more times, walk it all the way up, send that tailbone out to the sky, soft bend, stack shoulders over hips, and then we take it down, you're halfway done. Walk it up, right forward, left, 1 more, right hand 4, 3, 2, left side, ooh, I'm already feeling this for 4, 3, my shoulders are on fire for 2, core is engaged, walk that tailbone up, soft bend, roll it up to the top, and then we take it all the way down. Final time, here we go. We take it forward, back, forward, right knee, 4, 3, 2, left side, for 4, 3, for 2, and then find that plank, roll yourself all the way up, and then give yourself a nice big shoulder roll. Ooh, those arms are nice and warm. Now from here, we keep the stretchy band around our wrist. We're gonna find some nice small movements here. Roll the shoulders down the back, feet about hips distance apart. Now from here, thumbs go up and down, up. So there's no swing here. You'll notice it's a nice controlled lift up, keeping that tension on the stretchy band. Again, you can do this with or without the stretchy band. Your choice. You have 4. For 3, keeping the core nice and tight, soften those knees. Now hold it at the top, little tiny press. You're up and up. So our pulse is always finding your potential and then pushing yourself 1 inch higher. For 8, 7, 6, ooh. Shoulders relax down the back for 3, 2, bicep curls. You take it in, stretch. So the biceps stay parallel towards the floor as you bring the wrist over the elbows. You have 4, core still nice and tight, rib to hip connection. For 2, hold it up, little tiny pulses at the top. You take it up and up. So our body naturally will want to start to bow the elbows out, and we're going to think about keeping them directly underneath the wrist. For 8, 7, I know their shoulders are on fire. For 4, 3, now press the hands to opposite sides of the room. You're out and in. Again, not leading with the elbows, but leading with the wrist. Press. Ooh, you got it. You take it 4, press. 3, we have a little combo in 2. 1 lift, 1 press. You can do this. Here we go. You take it up, press out. You're up, press out. Ooh. We have a break in 4. You go up, press. For 3, we get a little break as we lower and lift the shape. For 2, have those elbows in your in and out. Now this should feel good as you squeeze those shoulders back behind you. Take it 4. For 3, for 2. Last 1. Now give yourself a nice big shoulder roll. Maybe interlace the hands behind the back, lifting the hands high off the hips. From here, take the stretchy band into the left palm and say stop with that left hand so it reaches towards the front of the root. And then take your right hand so the palm is pressing towards your face. So the arms are pressed in opposition. Now from here, pull that right palm in towards your face. I'll face the side so you can see you're actively pushing the left arm forward as you pull the right palm back. Now, you can stay like this if your heart rate's at a good level, or if you'd like to start to add a little level change here, working the lower body as well. We start to take a squat and lift. You're down and up. Each time we're sending the tailbone towards the back of the room. Down and up. You have 4. Press. Pulling the lower abdominals in for 2. Now hold it low. Little tiny pulses at the bottom. In. So not only are we pulsing the hips, but we're also pulsing that palm towards our face. Each time we're sinking a little deeper for 8, 7. Keeping the weight in the heels for 4, 3. Last one. Lift it all the way up. Take that right hand onto the left shoulder and keep the left fingers into that stretchy band. Extend and reach out and in. So again, we're working on the triceps. Shoulders are relaxed over from the ears. Again, if your range of motion isn't that big, that's okay. You can just go here for 4. Press. 3. Final 2. Hold it out. Tiny little pulses at the bottom. You're out and out and out. Reaching those left pinkies all the way down towards the earth for 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3. Now we swap it out. Sending the right hand towards the front of the room, finding that stop position, and then taking the left palm again towards your face. You pull it in, release, in, release. Keeping the core nice and tight. Take it forward. Now again, you can stay here, or if you'd like to find that level change, finding that squat at the bottom, always an option here. You take it down and lift, shifting the weight into the heels. You're down and up. You have 4 more like this. You're back and lift for 3. Hold it low as we find our pulse. Stay here, little dips. You're down and down. Again, working towards getting those glutes all the way down, tailbone towards the back of the room for 8, 7, 6. Tiny motions for 4, 3. Lift it all the way up. Left hand to right shoulder. Right fingers stay into that stretchy band. You're out and in. Reach and in. Again, lengthening and activating that right tricep for 4 and 3. Now we hold it low, tiny little pulses at the bottom. You press and press, press. Good. Again, relaxing that tension away from the shoulders, or from the shoulders away from the ears for 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2. Good. We have one final arm exercise here. We'll also be incorporating the lower body as we find this exercise. Now from here, both hands come into that stretchy band. We're gonna find a bow and arrow. So we sit it nice and low as you pull that right elbow back to the back of the room, and then come back into a parallel stance. Again, nice and slow. If this tempo works best for your body, feel free to stay here. If you'd like to speed it up, we're down and in, down and in. Feel that left arm reach towards the front of the room. You have 4, press, 3. Final 2, now hold it low. Here's your pulses at the bottom, hips and right elbow press towards the back. You're down and down, shoulders are over those hips. You go 8, 7, 6, ooh, that's it for 4, 3, 2. We take it to the opposite side. So bring those arms back to that parallel stance, and we send the left leg, left elbow back for 2. Pull it in for 2. Again, if this is your tempo, feel free to stay here or not. We speed it up. You're down and in, down and in. Releasing those shoulders away from the ears here. We're in that tension for 4. Rest. My arms are on fire for 2. Hold it low, pulse those hips, pulsing arms are down and down and down. Sitting a little deeper so those thighs get parallel to the floor for 8, 7, 6. Final push for 4, 3, 2, lift it all the way up. Let's take a stretch again in between the inner thighs as you roll the shoulders down the back. Give yourself that nice big stretch. Lifting the thumbs high off the hips. All right, so we're done with the upper body for just a minute. We're gonna take this to our lower body. So the stretchy band will go over the thighs, above the knees. So again, we wanna keep tension on the stretchy band. My toes are out, my heels are in. So I'm in my natural first. From here, we bend and stretch. Getting a little deeper tension on that stretchy band as we send the tailbone down towards the center of the room. Nice neutral spine.
For 4, shoulders stay stacked over the hips. We're still working on our posture. For 2, hold it low, lift the heels up. Now, if the heel lift is not optional or not working for you today, feel free to keep the heels flat on the floor, or if you have a countertop or a chair, feel free to find it and give yourself a little bit of support. When you're ready, we're down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. So again, you'll start to feel this diamond shape within the knees as you get a little deeper tension on that stretchy band. Press. Ooh, my legs are already shaking. For 2. Hold it low, let's pulse those hips down. You take it down. Now I challenge you to get those heels up as high as you can as you shift the weight to the second and third toe, not rolling onto those pinkies. For 8, 7, again, if you need to modify, drop those heels down to the floor. For 2, now hold it here, press those knees back and back. So just pressing knees towards the back of the room, back. You have 8 more just like this. Now we're gonna take this to our repetition reduction. So we'll go back to the pulses down and then press knees towards the back. For 8, 7, 6, keep that deep bend. For 4, 3, knees go back, 8 times here. You take it back and back again. After this for 4, 3, we're down for 4, back for 4. You take it 4, 3, keep those heels nice and high. You take it 4, 3, down for 2, back for 2. You go 2, back for 2. One more like this. Single counts, here we go. You take it down and back. You're down and back. You're down. Keep those heels nice and high. You get a break in just a moment. For 4, press. 3, press. For 2, good. Drop those heels down. Give yourself a little bit of a shake. Now we come into a parallel stance. From here, find a deep bend in both knees. The right leg's gonna go back to a lunge for 2 counts back and then 2 counts in. So we go back for 2. You're in. So the left knee stays in this 90-degree shape. And we make sure that the knee is directly over the ankle, so we're not allowing it to pass that ankle. You're back. For 2, you have 4 more like this. You go back. For 2, you're in. For 2, back. For 2, final 2, then you hold. You go back. For 2, you're in. We get to cheat this last one and hold in our deepest lunge. Tiny pulses at the bottom, down. Down. So both legs are in a 90-degree shape. Your front thigh and your back shin are parallel to the floor. For 8, 7, good, can you sit deeper? For 4, 3, 2, keep that bend in the left knee. Now bring the right knee to meet it. Now again, we're gonna start to challenge our balance a little bit. You may need to find a countertop or a chair for a little bit of support. If you do, from here, we lift and lower. So if your hands are on your hips, you'll start to feel the obliques working, flexing through that foot. Your thighs parallel towards the wall in front of you. For 4, 3, final 2. Hold your highest lift at the top. You take it up and up and up. Can you lift that knee a little bit higher than you think you can? That's where our potential is. For 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, drop that foot down. Give those hips a little wiggle side to side, and then we take it to the left side. So again, left leg goes back for 2, and then comes in for 2, as we keep the right leg in the exact same position the entire time. You take it down for 2, you're in. For 2, keeping those hips square. So left hip pulls forward as the right hip pulls back. For 2, you're in. For 2, you're back. For 2, 2 more here. You go back. For 2, in. For 2. Good, last 2. Take it back and press. We get to cheat this last one and hold it low and find your pulses, little dips at the bottom. You're down and down. Again, still working on that posture as you stack those shoulders over the hips. Front thigh, back shin, nice and parallel to the floor. For 8, 7, sitting a little deeper if you can. For 4, 3, 2, good. Slide that back knee to meet the front, flexing through that foot. You lift and lower, lift and lower, up. You have 4 more than you hold at the top. You're up and down. For 3, final 2, find your highest potential, then pulse it from here. You're up and up. And up. Good. Lifting that knee a little higher. For 8, 7, 6. Final 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Give those hips a little shake side to side, and then meet me on your mat. So here we find ourselves with our feet flat on the floor as well as our hips. We still have that stretchy band around our thighs above the knees. Reach the fingertips nice and long towards the side wall. Roll yourself all the way down. When you meet the bottom, you may need to bring the heels a little closer towards the glutes in an effort to be able to touch them with the fingertips. Now, we're going to work on our core as well as the lower body. Hands will come behind the head with the elbows nice and wide. You lift. Single supine crunches. Feeling that lower back press into the mat as you actively pull the belly in towards the spine. Rib dip connection again for 3, for 2. Now hold this lift, tiny pulses at the top. You're up. Your elbows are staying nice and wide. The head is resting into the fingertips. Each time thinking about lifting a little bit higher for 8, 7. Upper body gets a break in 4, 3. Drop it down, lift the hips, you're up, you're down. Squeezing the glutes at the top. Pressing weight into the heels. Keeping that tension on that stretching band for 4, for 3. Now find your highest potential 2 sets of pulses at the top. So just as we did in our natural first position standing, we're now in our repetition reduction. So after this next set of 8, we'll take it back to the upper body, only finding 4 singles with 8 pulses in 4, 3, drop those hips. Here we go. You're up, you're down. For 3, for 2, hold your lift. Here's your pulses at the top. You take it. 8, 7. Keep that tension on the stretchy band. For 4, 3. Lower body lifts for 4. You go forward, lower. 3. Final 2. Hold it at the top. We pulse it here. You take it. 8, 7, 6. Lifting higher for 4. Back to the upper body. 2 counts. 4 pulses. You go 2. Hold it here for 4. You're 4. 3. Lower body here. You go 2. And 2. Hold it here. You take it 4. One more time with those 2 counts. You go 2. 2. Hold it here for 4. 3. Last set. Here it is. Hips go high. And high. Hold it here. You press it 4. 3. Now hold the hips high. Press the knees to opposite sides of the room. Then pull them in. You take it out and in, out and in. So we're still squeezing the glutes as we open up those knees. For 4. Pressing that belly in. For 3. Now hold it out. Here's your pulses. Tiny pushes at the sides. You're out and out and out. Now after this next set of 8, we drop the hips. We add the upper body as we press the knees to opposite sides of the room. For 4, 3, 2. Here's that change. You take it up, down, up. So the knees go wide as you start to lift that upper body. You'll start to feel the lower abdominals working a little bit more as you find that opening of the knee. For 4, 3. Final 2. Hold the lift. Here's your pulses, highest potential. Up and up and up. Lifting those shoulders up a little bit higher than you think you can. 4, 8, 7, 6. You can do it. For 4, 3, 2. Lower it all the way down. Hug those knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. We take the stretchy band onto our ankles. Now, the stretchy band is just allowing us to maintain the shape with our legs in this next exercise. So if you choose, you can get rid of the stretchy band at any time. We'll find ourselves resting on our forearms. Again, the feet are about hips distance apart. And then we rotate so one leg is on top. My right leg will be on top. From here, we'll start to work the obliques as well as the inner thighs. We lift and lower. Lift. Already I'm feeling this. Up. Try to keep that chest nice and proud. For 4. For 3. Now hold the lift. Here's your pulses. 2 sets up and up and up. Those forearms are going to want to start to lift off the earth. Try to keep them pressing down. For 8, 7, 6. Almost done. For 4, 3, 2. Give yourself a little bit of a break as we rotate so the opposite leg is on top. Again, forearms will rest down on the earth. Now my left leg will be on top, maintaining the shape of the stretching band. We lift, lower, lift. Again, feeling those inner thighs working. We take it 4, 3. Exhaling on your exertion for 2. Hold it up, 2 sets of pulses, then we stretch her up and up and up and up. You have one more set of 8 and we get a nice big stretch. You go 8, 7, 6, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, give yourself a nice big hug as you release that stretchy band. Rock it side to side. All right, so we use the stretchy band for that resistance for our workout. Now we're going to use it for our stretch. So dropping the left or you can either straighten it or bend it, your choice. We take the stretchy band onto our right arch of our foot and then start to use that band for a little bit of length here as we start to feel this length down the right side of the leg. You can find a few bends and stretches of the leg if that feels good. Again, maybe the right leg, left leg goes nice and long. And as we start to stretch, start to deepen your breath. So it's taking a full breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, start to lengthen through your stretch a little bit more. So allowing those muscles to really relax. We like to hold our stretches. With each exhale, we sink a little deeper. Feeling the length of the spine all the way down the mat. Now from here, keep the leg exactly where it is and just sickle the foot. So that's where we take the toes and we cross the body. So you'll notice that my legs stay in the exact same position. Now all of a sudden I just start to feel this nice long line down the right side of the leg. Feels nice and good. It's not very often that we can stretch that side of the leg. Unsickling the foot. Start to take your leg out to your second position. So you want to keep both hips flat on the floor. You have an option here to open up that left knee if you choose. Not allowing the leg to just roll down to the side. You still want to find an active position. And then again, we use that stretchy band to pull that leg a little closer towards our underarm. And then slowly coming back up to center, finding a bend through the knee, and then swapping it out. Opposite foot goes into that stretchy band. Again, you can bend or stretch the right leg, whatever feels good for your body. And you can also find a few bends and stretches of that left leg. Again, feel the reach from the crown to the tail. Sitting deeper on your exhale. And then whenever you're ready, keep the leg exactly where it is. Just cross those toes over the body. So again, we sickle the foot as we feel that length down the left side of the leg. Feeling that nice stretch and just enjoying here. Deepening the breath. Unsickling that foot. Taking that leg out to the side. Again, maybe opening up the right knee if that feels good. Keeping both hips pressing down towards the floor. Slowly coming back to center. Releasing that stretchy band, giving yourself one final big hug. And then roll yourself all the way up to a seated position. So I hope you had fun with the stretchy band today. This again is my favorite tool that we use in our practice. It's awesome if you go on vacation. You can throw this in your suitcase and you can find a little workout wherever you are, so there's no excuses with this thing. All right, I'll see you guys soon.